news just because of us. Well, that we can say, oh yeah.
No, but
I disagree with you, big time.
Yeah, I know.
I
need to prove it.
I disagree.
Yeah?
Okay, come on. No, I just met Colin. We met each other in Central Park South. And I find him a fascinating guy. And he says he wanted to do this thing, and I genuinely wanted to help and support him. I'm 70 years old. I have no ulterior motives other than for today. I didn't come to network. I didn't come to anything, because that wasn't my intent. My intent was to come here and support my new friend, because he might have like a show going on, and I'm a producer, and I can dig that. I'm a filmmaker. So there was no ulterior motive, and I think a lot of the things you're saying.
The motive being friendship?
The motive is friendship, yeah. So
that's it. Is that not a motive in itself?
Yeah, I don't think, I'm a little suspicious of the idea, maybe I'm misunderstanding you, that we all have some kind of ulterior, subterranean thing going on.
I have an ulterior motive for inviting you.
Yeah.
So you're a victim of an ulterior.
You're manipulating me like all men.
Because I went through my 5,000 Facebook friends, and you get a thing like, this person has reached the limit, but you can follow him, and yet I'm going to a show tonight and I don't have anyone to go with because there's no one to ask. But the reason I asked Sandy is because, anyway, there's a big thing now involving, even Mayor de Blasio, about the horse and carriage thing at Central Park. So I have a very good friend who is a loudmouth advocate, I think, to get rid of the horse and carriage. And it's odd that in my news feed, I will see a post by Sandy who is all for keeping the horses, and I agree with Sandy because I grew up on a farm, and I know that these horses by Central Park are the luckiest horses in the world. They get to stand there with feathered headdresses like a Folies Bergère girl, and flowers around the neck, and very slowly take some fat tourists from Wisconsin through the park. These are lucky horses, but because a big city person who has no familiarity with how horses are abused in the country, how they're used only for work, hard labor, fast, and the minute they can't do that anymore, they chop their heads off and they go to the dog food company.
So do you relate to these horses, Colin? What are you telling me?
I relate to the horses, and I relate to Sandy, that she's an outspoken person in support of the horses, because if you walk, the reason a lot of people are against the horses is every now and then a horse gets hit by a speeding taxi and it gets killed, it falls over. But we also get hit by speeding taxis.
3 times in 30 years.
And we still are allowed to walk in the streets.
I remember my car 3 times